again, and you survived another one. Good for you. Russ Gibb jumping up and down on Russ Gibb at Random. And my guest today is a guy that has survived Russ Gibb at Random. I had him as a high school teacher, I think, for about 3 years. And then he's been working for me, with me and for me and on me at times, I think, when he gets mad at me and he's angry at me, he doesn't light the set properly. Lenny Rosol, the one and only, the legend at Cablevision. And we'll be talking to Lenny a little bit about his life and hard times on the Russ Gibb Show, as well as some of the things that he's planning in the future that are sort of exciting. In other words, Lenny is the executive producer. A lot of people don't know that. He's the executive producer of Back Porch Video and the new show that's in the process of being developed right now. So we'll be talking to Lenny Rosol in just a minute. What do you mean you won't move around so much? What was that all about?
Well, during the time that we've been doing the show, if the guest doesn't move, then the camera person on that camera tends to fall asleep.
What?
He doesn't have any work to do.
You mean that my guests are boring?
No, not all the time. I won't be boring. But
we have had a few.
Some go like this, and then the camera has to, you know.
And then they move back, so the guy has to work. Lenny, how long, I first knew you as a student. You were what, 9th grade or 10th grade?
10th grade. That was before Dearborn High switched to the 4-year system.
And you came in, and somehow you were always around. I always remember you as sort of a chubby little kid.
I think so, yeah.
And always hanging around. Did I yell at you a lot?
Yes, you did, sir. Until I got a haircut.
Oh, that's right.
I used to have a lot of hair.
Yeah, that hippie hair. Oh, you had it afroed for a while, didn't you? I mean, like a fro, and it was...
came in one day, and it was about this short.
And then I didn't yell at you anymore.
No, you said, it's a good American haircut.
A good American haircut?
And that was it.
And you started out in television, really, in cable. There was Group W back then?
I started out when it was teleprompter.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. I used to work on the football games when it was teleprompter. And then about a month after I started working, it switched to Group W.
What's that?
Oh, it just says if this gets into the hands of the Russians, it's curtains for the free world. You talk about.
What is this?
You talk about the Russians a lot.
If this gets into the hands of the Russians, it's curtains for the free world?
Well, it's a little note. You know how sometimes they have little things written on notepads.
Yeah.
That's just written.
Do I talk a lot about the commies?
Yes, you do. Well,
how do you feel when I'm ranting? I mean, you've also directed my show now.
Well, I know all the lines. I mean, I know the spiel.
Did you know the spiel?
I know the spiel.
What's the spiel? What's the Gibb spiel, Letty?
Well, it's about the communists and about how if we're not careful, they will take over the world, but you're for kings and emperors, and the media has way too much power.
Do I all say at the end of everything? Yeah. You've now come through high school. You're in university. Are you taking video? Is that going to be your life work? Do you think? Television? What's the funniest thing that's happened on this show, outside of Dave?
Well, I remember when the chair broke. That was funny. I've gotten fired about 6 times from this show, I think.
Oh, you've gotten fired? Yes.
Stop the show, go up there, yell at us all, fire us.
You mean Russ Gibb yells at people?
Yeah.
How can you tell when I'm getting teed off? The kids always make jokes about it, but do I look some way, or is it...
you sort of look at the camera, or actually you look at the camera people. It's like, you know, it's like, what's going on? Especially when they talk on camera. You don't like that.
I don't like that. No, because I want them to listen to what I'm saying in case I want to hold up something. And it's very hard from up here to communicate. Plus, have you discovered something? This is your first time on this
Very
side.
first time on this side of the camera.
Now, what have you discovered about your nice lights here?
Oh, they're very hot.
Yeah, so you get really toasted. And by the time I've done 7 shows, I feel like
cranky.
I'm cranky. You know, as I sit and think of all the shows, I'm often amazed at how you folks walk through here, and you sort of mimic me in a way, particularly when my back's turned. Well,
everyone has the voice. Everyone has their own.
What's wrong with my voice? I think I have a terrible voice.
Well,
what do I do?
What do you do?
See, I can't hear myself.
Well, you sort of, you go like that.
I go like that?
Yeah. And that's the running joke. Everyone has their little Russ Gibb.
Tell me about Back Porch. You're now the new executive producer. The show's been off the air for about 6 weeks. What's been going on?
Well, we've been deciding on a new format. We're going to cut the show down a little bit, have some new people, a new set, and hopefully a more professional look.
You spend a lot of time on that show. How many hours do you spend on that show?
When we're doing the show, it's from about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday all the way till it gets over with at about 1 o'clock in the morning Sunday. During the week, you have to send out tapes, you have to call record companies, you have to edit videos together, you have to edit commercials together, you have to call people, you have to, get yelled at if the tapes didn't get out. It just takes a lot of time.
How do people get to know if say somebody has some talent, and they want to be on Back Porch Video. I mean, how do they do that? I mean, do they call you?
They
or
could call me here at CableVision. They could call the school, because Dearborn High School, a lot of the kids who work on the show go to Dearborn High School.
Right.
They could just talk to someone they know. A lot of people know the people who work on Back Porch.
I see. But if they wanted to call here or send a card, would they just send it to CableVision, care of Lenny Russell?
Yeah, definitely.
By the way, it's spelled, it looks like, it's pronounced R-U-S-S-E-L-L, but it's spelled
R-O-S-O-L.
O-L.
It's Polish, means chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
I've had to live with that for a long time.
I never knew that.
The whole family once used to just call me chicken soup. They wouldn't
Chicken
call
soup.
me Len.
Lenny Chicken Soup.
Yeah.
But that's great for you when you have a cold. If they wrote to you here, you would see that at least they were called down for an audition?
Yeah, they could come down or they could send in a tape.
The tapes come from the Cable Commission Fund or
Yeah,
Telecommunication
we got a
Fund. They
grant.
give you a grant and the sets. Are you getting a new set?
Yes. We've designed the set. The building part of it's going to have to come very soon.
Are you looking for some people to help build sets?
Yes, definitely.
I don't know
Or
where you
ideas.
find those. Well, I don't know. I heard what is going to be, and it sounds sort of interesting. The thing is, who makes sets? I mean, I can barely keep mine together, never mind having to build. We're going to paint it.
I've painted this set about 4 times, I think.
Well,
I remember one time me and Ted did it all alone, Ted and I. We spent one night, it was, I think, Christmas, like 2 days
Christmas.
before
I made you before Christmas Eve.
We spent the whole night here painting a set.
It gets a lot of use. This set has been a pretty good set.
Yeah,
For, what,
and
4
also
years?
the lights tend to dim it, too.
Does it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Paint.
I know we got new chairs. After about 3.5 years, we got new chairs reupholstered. And the reason I had it done the same way is these chairs drive some people crazy. They hate them.
They're so big. I mean,
they're hard to light, I guess. Because, because these things in the back.
Backlight.
But I like them, and they're different. And you notice them. As soon as he comes up, you notice them.
And a lot of times people will come down here that have never seen CableVision, and immediately they'll see the chairs in Studio B. They'll say, oh, those are the Russ Gibb chairs.
They Russ Gibb chairs. Lenny, good luck. And yeah, it's that time already.
Gee, it does go fast.
I know it does. I'm Back Porch Video. I'm glad that you're associated with our show. Good luck in college.
Well, it's been a pleasure working.
You got a 4-point. You're not leaving. Don't leave.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
You got a 4-point in college, right?
Yes.
Congratulations, young man. That's great for you. Lenny Russell, my producer, my friend, and a student that has surpassed his teacher by 100 miles. Len Russell, one of the real gems in television here in Dearborn. Russ Gibb, I'll be back right after these announcements.
Muirhead's Department Store, Dearborn's new tradition of excellence, cordially invites you to visit the all-new Muirhead's Women's Department. Both young and mature styles for today's active women. Designer brands, fall and winter sweaters, skirts, jackets, and accessories, all made available to you with the traditional Muirhead's service and quality. Muirhead's Department Store, Dearborn's new tradition of excellence.
Fairlane Ford has specials, super specials on 3 terrific Ford cars, including Escort, the best-selling car in the world. Get up to $600 cash, plus fund 3.9 financing on the Mustang Tempo or Escort of your choice. That's right, up to $600 cash plus 3.9 on Mustang Tempo or Escort. Don't delay. Make your 1987 special with a Fairlane Ford. Fairlane Ford on Michigan Avenue in Dearborn.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly that great idea strikes. What to do? What to do? Well, with 24-hour telephone dictation services of Administrative Specialties, you'll know what to do. Just pick up the phone and call Administrative Specialties at 562-0215 and dictate away. Call Administrative Specialties at 562-0215 for reports, typing, resumes, and mailings, plus pickup and delivery services. Call now Administrative Specialties, 562-0215.
Lenny Russell, putting up with Russ Gibb for all these years. Well, he deserves some kind of award. Hey, for those time to view the show today, I'd like to say thank you. For those time to drop me a card or a letter, I'd like to say thank you. But most of all, I'd like to thank you for just being you. Russ Gibb, Head Brandon.